Welcome back. Another episode of On the Streets. And what we got here is another one of these eclectic videos of short conversations that cover the waterfront. All different subjects. Good, the bad, and the ugly. And if you like what I'm doing out here, of course, I'd ask you to support me. But I find it kind of ironic. Reminds me of a line from a Grateful Dead song, you know, save yourself or save your brother. Seems like it's always one or the other. And it's gotten to the point, you know, that, seems like we are coming to a head where you're going to have to decide what you want to do. And people always ask me, you think we're going to win out any of this? You think we're going to win? You think we're going to come out ahead? And I only have one answer for that. If you're in the fight, you're winning. As long as you're in the fight, as long as you're fighting, as long as you're striving for the good and fighting the evil, you're doing all right. You're winning. You're winning there. So all I can ask is that for your support to stay in this fight. Because if you can't be out there on the front lines, then you got to support the people that are. So if you can go ahead and throw something small my way or something large, it'd be nice. One way to stay in this fight is to go ahead and get some of my designs. I'd like to see some more purchases at my store. That'd be nice. But if you just want to throw money at me, of course, you can do that through my PayPal account. That is Uncle Sam 76@gmail.com. But go to my store at Threadless. BadassUncleSam.threadless.com. Either way, stay in the fight. Remember, this is a spiritual battle, and we are fighting on a material plane. So I need the materials to stay out there and fight it. Please help me in doing that. Stay in the fight. Amen. Let's get to this video. God bless you all.
You ever get any shit from some of these liberal types? Or what?
I hope so.
You got an answer for them, don't you?
I got more answers than they got, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
And that's the one way I get rid of them, just ask them a question.
Yeah, you believe in killing babies? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, keep up the good work.
Well, thank you, sir. And here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton. It's good for any crime in the world.
Oh, sure.
On the back, I got a YouTube channel. You can see how I handle them.
Okay.
And like to support me? Well, you can get a lot of these designs on apparel, cell phone covers, mugs. They come with a trigger back guarantee. If you don't trigger a liberal, you get your money back.
Okay.
How you doing, folks?
When are you? Later.
Thank you, sir. Very kind of you.
Can we take a picture with Trumpy?
Well, that's what it's there for.
All right. Not her. Trump? Yeah, I don't want her.
There you go.
I'll lock her up.
I'd do something with her to get you kicked off of Facebook.
I'm just going to stand back here.
All right, we got a picture of the whole gang together here. Let me take that picture.
We're blocking Hillary.
Here, you got this turned around so I won't be taking a picture of myself yet. Okay, good. All right. All right.
America's great again, right?
Let me do it this way. There we go. Better. Mega! Well, what, Putin? Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you, if he colluded with Trump, right? If Putin was supposed to have colluded with Trump, right? Why did he?
The whole campaign.
Well, then let me ask this question: why would Putin want Trump to rebuild our military and our economy? Answer me that question.
We start the Cold War.
Why would he want him? That doesn't make sense.
It makes a lot of sense to Putin. It makes a lot.
Why
of
would
sense
that make sense?
It makes
That
a
doesn't
lot
make
of
any
sense.
sense
It
at all.
makes
If
a
he's going to
lot of
rebuild
sense.
our military and our economy to start the restart the
Makes a lot
Cold
of sense
War,
to him.
how the hell does that make any sense
Makes
at
a lot
all?
of sense to Putin
How?
because they lost their place in the world.
But how does that restore his place in the world by making us strong?
But they're gonna go strong. They're gonna be just as strong.
What?
They will be just as strong.
You got to make sense, brother. You're not making any sense at all.
And that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, right.
I sold everything. We're retired in September, and our kids are out on the West Coast, so we sold our home, bought a fifth wheel with the motorcycle in the back, and we're just playing. Screw it.
Living the life.
I'm gonna spend that money that I made. And my last check's going to the Undertaker, and it's gonna bounce. That's the game plan. If I do that, I did it right. No regrets. And that's exactly. Half my taxes are going to a place I didn't want it to go.
Yeah, indeed.
So fuck it. Now I own nothing that's taxable.
Smart man.
Yeah, I'm going to spend the rest of my life trying to keep my money instead of making it.
Amen to that. Yeah, because those Democrats can try to take it, man.
Yeah. What did they say? A friend of mine, we were raised Democrats. I go, yeah. He goes, but we're Kennedy Democrats. He goes, we were the Democrats that gave to our country, not that took from our country. I only want to live long enough as a Democrat to make enough money so I can become a Republican. I had to leave Boston because you couldn't go out and say you were for Trump. It would have cost me my job right off the bat.
Wow, really? That bad?
I was a union instructor, copter instructor, and the unions are all Democrats, right, wrong, or indifferent. So, yeah, but I mean, half of the carpenters that I know, older ones, I mean, they all voted Trump.
Yeah.
They didn't get the state, but still.
Yeah.
I think most of the country's the same way. We don't have to talk about it. We just come voting time, we take care of business.
Warren's stepping all over herself, isn't she?
Mm-hmm. I actually met her a couple of times when she came to Esco, and I gave her a poke on the shoulder as she walked by, and she walked about 30 feet away. She came back and she hit me back, and she goes, I have 5 brothers. The Indian. I love that.
She's getting skewered over that.
1/16,000th of...
Yeah, 1,024th.
Yeah.
I mean, she came out yesterday and some journalist asked her again. She just tripped all over her tongue again, trying to explain herself. Yeah, I don't even think she'll make it to the primaries.
No, me neither. I just think, they're going to throw so much bullshit. So many people in the Democrats are going to go on the race, just going to fuck them all up, and they're not going to be able to decide. Are you going to win again?
No, this is right here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you can get that on a apparel again if you're brave enough to wear that around,
No, they're pretty similar to ours. This is full of stuff.
Yeah, I thought I'd come out here and, just poke a lot of liberals and see what happens.
Start a fire.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Amen. Really. But, why be boring?
Yes.
Yeah.
And after
This is awesome.
Those guys about 300 years ago when starting the pot, we'd be in a mine.
Amen to that, brother. Amen to that.
Oh, this is awesome. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you for appreciating it.
Absolutely.
Well, I guess, let me see, I'd start with probably, obstruction of justice. And
How's it, what obstruction of justice?
Collusion with the Russians. Well, you have to wait till the Mueller.
Oh, I keep on hearing this wait thing, but you got to present evidence. This wait thing doesn't happen.
We got about 17 of his people are already going to jail or been indicted.
For process crimes.
Oh, yeah, process crime bullshit. For
for process crimes.
Well, okay, listen, I don't want the guy to go to jail, okay? I just want him out.
Why?
Because I think he's the worst president in our history.
He's brought back jobs.
Oh, bullshit. The jobs are increasing for the last 60 months. Go look, read the paper.
Oh, so the tax rate? No, you don't think I do my research?
Yeah, I don't think
you don't think I do my research?
I think you're full of shit, actually.
Well, you're the one walking away without giving me any specifics. You're the one walking away with nothing. You're the one that's an intellectual coward. To that conclusion, why would you say that?
I want to say that he's hollering, lock her up the whole time. How much of his administration done been indicted?
For what?
Well, his ex-lawyer, Michael Cohen. I mean, other people.
Yeah, but none of it has to do with his presidency.
I said, how many of his administrative team have been indicted?
Again, none of it for Russian collusion, which was the whole premise
there
of
you
it.
go with the fucking Russian collusion. That ain't what the heck I said. I said, how many of his
And I asked you for what, you didn't give me an answer.
I ain't got to answer that. I ain't the lawyer. They've been indicted.
For what?
Apparently violating the law. Do you pay your taxes?
Apparently.
Okay. Do you pay your taxes?
Well, why then should he? Why should he be in jail because of his people? Well, you didn't say anything to me, pal. You ain't got an argument. You didn't answer my question.
It's a good career, so.
Yeah, congratulations on your retirement.
Thank you. Thank you. I got out with the same number of holes I had when I went in.
Amen. Yeah, it's not a good time to be a good cop. Because it's I mean, I've talked to enough of them to know that things have changed dramatically over the past few years.
I worked in a small town outside of Hartford. It was a good place.
Oh, good.
Very low crime.
Good. Very good.
Just enough to keep it interesting.
Yeah. I've been asking a lot of police lately about that alleged attack on that actor in Chicago.
It sounds fishy, yeah. You know what? If somebody ties a rope around your neck and assaults you, and then 45 minutes later the cops show up and you still have the rope tied around your neck, that's
And who the hell goes out at 2 o'clock in the morning in 20-degree below weather with a wind chill factor of
Yep. No, it sounds fishy. They'll figure it out. He made it up for trying to enhance his career or something. So.
Well, last I heard is the police want to talk to him because he won't hand over his phone.
Yeah, I'd heard that. Yeah, so another indication that he's full of shit.
There was a cybersecurity conference in town recently.
Yeah.
Did you attend that?
It's this week. I will be attending.
You will be attending it?
Yeah.
I talked to a young lady who works for IBM the other day who was at the conference. And then essentially what it came down to in a nutshell is we're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. I would agree.
The biggest threat's coming from China and Russia.
Yeah. Agreed.
And that really nothing can be totally secure.
I would agree with that too.
What are we going to do about all that?
I don't know. That's a great question. We need to. Problem I think is it's a very specific skill set, and you've got a lot of young people that don't want to learn. Some do. Some are very good at it. Or really good at it, but you need those type of people, and you need a lot of people.
Yeah, well, she mentioned that we were a big shortfall. I mean,
oh yeah,
big shortfall.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I don't know.
But I mean, I was surprised to even find out like things like the energy grid was not separate; that it's in the cloud. That most anything and everything is connected to the internet, which I thought was insane.
Yeah, I mean there's safety controls for certain things, but yeah, I mean ultimately.
But again, like you brought up, or she brought up, is that or the safety protocols or whatever. But why even put it on? I mean, why not keep it in a whole separate grid that would be impossible or near impossible?
So long term, yes. I got to run in a minute because I got a tour I got to get to. But yes, but you have to remember that a lot of this stuff was built 15 years or so ago, 20 years ago, and security wasn't a concern. It was how can we automate all this to make it easy so that instead of having 50 people to monitor this system, I can have one. Right? So if I automate it and
they wouldn't have the forethought to think that
security wasn't a concern back then. Is now.
Care to leave anything in the Bulletproof Vest Fund? It's always appreciated. Thank you.
Bulletproof vest?
Yeah. Don't you think I need one doing this?
I bet you do. You don't think I need one wearing this Patriots shirt?
What do you do up there?
I'm retired. I used to be a cop in the city.
Too bad that to you.
Thank you, sir.
Glad you made it.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm out 14 years.
Yeah, tough time to be a good cop now, huh?
Yeah. I do EMS work, so still in the mix.
Yeah, good.
I love it.
I've had several police already, and I've gotten some good comical reactions from you heard about that story about that Smollett actor guy for Empire up in Chicago. It says he got mugged at 2 in the morning in 30-degree below weather. Would any cop put any credence into that story at all?
It sounds like he wanted his 10 minutes of fame, or it sounds like he was somewhere he wasn't supposed to, and let's make up a story.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Just my personal.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm getting. I mean, when you look at the whole, look into it, just nothing about it makes sense.
Yeah, there's 10 sides to every story, and the truth never comes out. So.
Yeah. That's good. So I thought I'd come out and do this idiocy in this liberal cesspool and see what kind of
people up.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, why sit around being bored when you can go out there and start some crap?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You have to wear MAGA hat.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I ordered 25 of them. Normally, I just sell my own work, but
two of our other friends, when they come, they'll be more than happy to.
But that big row over, you know what they do with the Covington kids, and I had to. I said, okay, if it pisses them off that much, I'm ordering 25 of them. Oh, yeah. So it's supposed to be in any day now. So
like we say to everybody, thank God for Middle America. Because the East and Left Coast have totally lost their minds.
Amen to that.
Totally lost their minds.
Amen to that.
I actually one day I handed out a coloring book to one of my patients. So I said, here's a coloring book. You'll feel better.
Not yet. Thank you.
I said, I have a secure connection. There's nothing you can do to me.
I know. Well, I'm in the profession of trying to talk to them out here, and it's really.
It's like talking to a female drunk. You just sit there and just smile. It's like, oh,
yeah.
So you're real busy here, huh?
Yeah, some days better than others, but I have my moments. Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton. Environmental consulting. And what? Give me an idea of what you do.
So our biggest clients are like telecommunications companies. So we do like the raw land preliminary research to make sure that they're not gonna be like disturbing if they want to put in like a new tower or something.
Concerning new towers, there's a lot to be spoken about the new 5G technology that's coming in.
I have heard some.
There seems to be quite a few concerns about that.
What kind of concerns?
Well, that's where you come in.
Yeah.
The healthcare. The health of, it's already been established, but the cell phones themselves create health problems. Cancer, and such. The concerns of the fact that the 5G technology will amp up the radiation field dramatically, that even people without cell phones will be affected by the emanations coming from the towers, which will, increase cancer rates and such things that would happen from that. I would think that would be of an environmental concern and of a health concern.
Yeah, might be.
Might be. Don't you think we ought to, before we employ these technologies, perhaps do some definitive research on them?
Probably.
Because it seems like they go out of their way to go ahead and just, do things without any discussion. For instance, like fluoride in the water. Where was the discussion about that?
Who's they in this situation? You're talking about the government?
Oh, I would think government employing these things. I mean, it is government that put fluoride in the water, right? It is, and who is going to allow them to put in the 5G technology? I don't think they could do it without government approval either, right?
Are you recording this right now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, are you going to do anything with it?
No, on my YouTube channel. That's why I like talking to people in fields of interest, because, so that, people can gain the knowledge that you have. That would be interesting, because if we don't know about these these things that affect our health and our environment, we should know it from the people that are in the field, shouldn't we?
I'm gonna go. Don't put me on your YouTube channel.
Why? Are you afraid of what you might be saying?
Come on.
No. I just don't want to be put on your YouTube channel.
Well, that's tough. I'm going to put you on anyway.